videos and all that kind of good stuff. So in the mix of doing all of that stuff, I got on Facebook Live with like 4 or 5 social media influencers and just kind of got my name out there, and just was like, hey, I would love to get interviewed and, you know, help promote my book, and, you know, would you do that for me? And everybody's like, yeah. So I had 5 different Facebook Lives yesterday. Everybody was putting it out there at each event, at the Tampa event, at the Orlando event. I just kept telling everybody, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, not knowing that, you know, we're all going to be quarantined.
Right? Isn't that crazy? Right? You just like, you pick the day not knowing. And so then the day before, we're all,
and I'm
most
going,
of us
oh
are
my
social.
God, maybe I should. But then I kind of goes, you know what? Everybody needs gratitude right now, right? Like, so I started, you know, kind of going, you know, stop living in fear and start living in gratitude. And, you know, start your day off with gratitude, end it with gratitude. So then that way you start having a more abundant life, instead of, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What if, what's, you know, all these kind of questions that everybody has. Get your little trusty gratitude.
Look at you with your book out. Do I have that on my shelf? I should look. You keep talking.
Okay, you look. Get your trusty little journal out and write in your gratitude journal before you. I do it before I even get out of bed every day. That's the first thing I do. That's the last thing I do every evening, is write in my gratitude journal. And, you know, the good thing about the journal is that there is space in the morning, space at night. Every morning you start your day off with a scripture, and every night you can end it with a quote. I have the quote and scriptures kind of coinciding with each other. So then that way it just gives you a little dose of inspiration every day.
Read us that one. Read us that one.
Read it one. Okay, so day 116. Okay. Galatians 1:10. If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. That's your daily scripture. And then you got to meditate on this. This is your quote. I can't tell you the key to success, but the key to failure is trying to please everyone. Oh. And that's by Ed Sheeran.
Oh, awesome. How long did it take you to put all of that together, matching the quotes with the scripture verses?
You're going to die. So I started the day before we went to UWC in Las Vegas. So like December 11th.
That was what, December, January, February, that was 3 months ago.
Yeah. So every night when I got back after the UWC, and then every morning I would get up at like 4 or 5 o'clock, because I'm still on East Coast time. So I would get up at 4 or 5 o'clock and I would just start writing. And I would try to do like 25 days of scripture and quotes a day. And then I got home, and then everybody got sick. We probably had the coronavirus back then, but everybody got super sick. And so I like literally barely made it home, like the 23rd of December. So for like 5 days, I was like out. Poor Sal had to come over and help me because I was done. Like, I had 104 temperature. I was done. Oh. So that week after Christmas, when we didn't do nothing, I just sat there and wrote. And I tried to do, 50 days. And by, I think, January 2nd, it was done.
Wow.
And I went to my publisher, and we had a couple tweaks, and she gave me 3 covers, and I picked this one, and I was like, oh my God, I love it. And then she got me 2 back covers, and I picked this one.
So pretty. It is so pretty. I love your branding. I love your photography.
Right?
Gorgeous anyways, right? You're absolutely stunning.
Oh,
okay. So yesterday, bestseller day, right? You're out there, you're campaigning, in order to become a bestseller on Amazon, you have to sell the most books. Like that's the criteria. Bestseller means best seller. You're selling the best out of everybody, out of the 4.5 million books that are being sold every day. And so you started out the morning, right? Wherever you were.
It was like at 3 million, like at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And then once we started like the campaigning and stuff, I didn't even send emails out. Like, I've just been like, I was texting a texting fool, and I was just asking everybody for their help. Like, can you help me push this out? Can you help me push this out? bestie. Like I was just begging everybody like a poor person.
Right. But we've got to, like, this is one of those things, like, we have to rally for ourselves and let people know. People always say, how can I help you? What can I do? And we're like, well, I don't know, nothing. But when you've got something, people want to be a part of something bigger and something exciting. And so when you let them know, look, I'm going for this. I'm going for this exciting accolade, and we do it together. They rise up, right? I'm like spitting on myself. Right? I'm all excited, right? You've been building community. You've been building your tribe. And now here was an opportunity for them to show up for you.
And let me tell you, the Media Mastery group, your tribe is like one of the best groups I've ever been in, because those people, I mean, I met Roosevelt in Orlando, right? And him and I hit it off really good, and we hung out and stuff, and we, text back and forth. And yesterday he was like, I just bought 10 books. I was like, 10? Oh my God. He's like, I'm going to give them to all the people, the veterans. And, it's just, because I gave him a signed copy back when we were in Orlando. And I think I brought like 15 books or 20 books, and they were sold out quickly. And I'm like, wait until March 17th.
And we do have
on March 16th that night, like at 9:00, she's like, tomorrow's the day. Like she remembered.
Oh,
so I was so grateful and so blessed to have all these people helping me. But you never know what people can do for you unless you ask for the help. Hey, I'm going through this. Can you help me? And that's what I did. I just, kept asking people, can you help me? Can you help me? So, because I'm filming and on the beach of La Jolla filming.
Like she's like,
I'm like, hold on a second.
I've got to go. My cameraman is here. I'm filming, but I'm bestseller today. Hey, you are a rock star.
I was like, oh my God, and hit bestseller.
Okay, so it takes a while, right? To start at the bottom, right? And to work your way up through the analytics and the ranks through Amazon.
Let me tell you, those numbers, when you're sitting there researching it, so it was 3 million. And then like at 9:00, it went down to 10,000. Okay. And then at like 12:00, it went down to like 317. And then like at 6:00, it was like 112.
So we're moving up, right?
Yeah, so I'm like, come on, I got more to do. And then, so I went on another Facebook Live with Amy Honey, and she was in Vegas, and she had a bunch of people just buying them all. And then I about what time did I call you? Like at 9:30?
At 9:30 at night.
And I said, what does that say? Does that say bestseller? Bestseller new release? What? Hold on, let me go.
Let me call Angel. Make sure I'm reading this right.
And then you're like, are you a bestseller? I'm like, I don't know. Can you look? I don't know what I'm looking at. I think, but I don't know. And then come to find out, not only was I #1 bestseller in the new release, I was bestseller in 3 categories.
In 3
it's still hidden.
Categories, in 3 categories. Congratulations. I will tell you, like I knew it. Like when the phone rang, I'm like, I know what this call is about. And my husband Jay, he's sitting next to me. He's like, what's she calling about? I'm like, she hit it. She's a bestseller, right? And that's a big deal. I remember it was like 9:00 at night.
I was in my hotel room by myself, and I'm like, ah! And they're probably going, what the heck is wrong with this girl?
It's worth celebrating. It is a huge milestone, and you stood the course, right? You put the action in place, you rallied your team, you took all the action, and you made it happen. I'm so proud of you, girl. I'm so proud. So before, I just want to give a little shout out. There's a few people watching. Danielle Meyer says, awesome job. Christine McKay, of course, she gave you a review.
Daniel and Christine both did an awesome review on my book. So those even help, just the reviews.
Yep. Eric Raymer says, way to go, Tina. Karma, congrats, Tina. Let's see. Eric Swanson says, absolutely amazing. And a big capital awesome from Eric Swanson. Awesome. Mr. Awesome himself, right? Of course, Roosevelt Morris is watching. So thanks so much. I love him. I know, right? We have created this incredible community. In fact, I've got a friend of mine in Oregon. is hosting a happy hour tonight. He's like, Angel, I loved your idea of having a happy hour.
Yeah.
Can I host that? Right. And so people have been telling me, Tina, like this was never my thing, right? To go out and create community, but that's kind of one of my things, right? Is creating community. And we've been able to do it. Like we don't live in the same states. We've seen each other probably in person, I don't know, half a dozen times. I mean, it's not that big. Yeah.
Oh yeah, probably six times maybe. Right? We met in San Diego. We've seen each other again in Vegas. We've seen each other again in Atlanta.
Yeah, just
maybe a handful of times. Yeah,
maybe 6 times, right?
But we clicked immediately. Like I was like, oh my God, you have pink.
Yeah, the colors, right? The color helps, right?
Yeah, the colors kind of brought us together.
They did. So let's see. So excited for you, Tina, says Christine. Heather Prue is watching. Tina Bird says woohoo. Roosevelt says the book is amazing. So we are celebrating Tina Torres, best-selling author, right? She is, and it was a team effort, right? It takes a village. It takes a tribe.
It was. And if it wasn't, so that's why I kind of wanted to jump on here, because if it wasn't for everybody who is watching, and you know who you are, you know that my tribe, that, hey, I got a favor. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I was crying last night, and I was like, I'm crying. I can't talk.
We were both
my lashes are gonna come up. And I was just crying, and I was like, I don't know why I'm crying. But it's such a, when I seen my book, when my publisher showed me my book, I started crying. And it's such a, with everything that I had gone through in the last 2 years, it's such a, it's a great, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's a great feeling to know that you did something. And then to know that you can help other people who are going through the same thing. And just, like I said, just 10 minutes a day can change your life, because it did mine. I was in that dark place, and writing in a gratitude journal really, really helped me. And it pretty much saved my life. And if it wasn't for that, I don't know where I would be right now, because I wouldn't have had all these people in my life. I wouldn't have had, met you and all these other people. And so I'm very, very grateful. And if you are thinking of writing a book or anything, not only do I tell you to go to Angel because she's amazing, but just do it, because you don't know how many people you're going to be able to help. I was just like, I just want to write a journal, maybe be bestseller. I just want to write a journal. I didn't think it was going to be this much of an impact on people's lives, and now I'm getting feedback from because I sent out 100 books when I did pre-sale. 100 books. And like, I don't have like a printer thing, so I'm sitting there writing all the addresses out, and I got my little pink envelopes, and I sent them all out. The freaking post office guy was like, next time you send all these things, you got to come make an appointment, because you're taking up our time. I'm like,
those post office people, they're so gritchy, right? They need a little gratitude. They need a little gratitude.
Posting, I got my pink envelope. And then, just them telling me, Tina was so happy just to see a pink envelope in my mailbox.
Oh,
right. Because I knew what it was, so sending out those 100 books beforehand, and people starting to get them, going, oh my gosh, thank you. And then it's starting to happen. So in 90 days, when, after 90 days and you're writing in your journal, I can't wait to see and hear those testimonies coming through.
Right. You truly are making an impact, Miss Tina Torres. I'm so proud of you, because you got it done. Christine McKay, she says, you've inspired me. She's going to be published April 16th.
Yay!
And so one of the things, like when we talk about media exposure and growing your business, like I'm not in the publishing business, but I know the value of being a published author and how it does open those doors. You do create that impact and attract those perfect clients back to you, Tina. You're walking the walk. And
I've gotten a couple of media spots.
Of course you have, right? Of course you have.
I was on like 10 podcasts in the last 3 weeks. So, I mean, your stuff works. Like, Most of the stuff I just got from just the free stuff they were giving. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to start investing in myself. And I'm like, oh, wait, I have so much more. This Immediate Mastery Bootcamp was amazing. So, not only did we meet some amazing people, we had a great, great, great time at Epcot. Oh my God, probably one of the best times we've ever had. Some things that we have to leave off of Facebook Live because, we signed the NDA. But I think we're in Italy when we signed that NDA.
We needed to be. Yeah, Italy was right. So yes, so we are going to do I think just a virtual boot camp in a couple of weeks, just a mini one. We've got our Connect Virtual Summit is next week that came out of it.
And listen, when I was on my way back to Tampa, I called her up and I said, hey, what are we going to do? I was like, we need to do a virtual summit. And 3 hours later, we announced it. We had it planned. I mean, it wasn't even a black plan. I think it was on a napkin. She was like, and we launched it. We went Facebook Live and we're like, we're doing a summit. Who wants in? And everybody was just blowing it up. So you have to be creative.
You do.
In these times right now. And doing a virtual summit and being part of a virtual summit and the virtual masterminds and the virtual coffees and the virtual happy hours. I want to do a happy hour.
I know. So Eli's hosting a virtual happy hour. So we're going to have to pop off of this so we can get on to Eli's virtual happy hour. But congratulations. If you don't have your gratitude journal yet, go to Amazon, keep Tina on the bestseller list. We're going to keep her there for weeks and weeks and weeks, right? Like it's not just a one and done. With all of your media exposure, all of those podcasts, all those summits, all of that PR that you're going to get is going to keep that book on that bestseller list as well. So I'm so proud of you.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you guys, all of you guys. Go jump on Eli's happy hour. I'm going to jump on too.
Right. All of us are going, right? Okay. All right.
Bye guys. Have a good day.